Hey, what's up, guys? Trying something new here. Want to do an intro. Playing one of my boys' mixtapes here. It is the Tribal Messiahs mixtape volume one. Buffalo's finest, as they say. Funny story is, I was working at the Hollywood Bowl with Kai Rim in this thing, and I don't even know how we got onto the topic of Buffalo, but it was like, dude, we're both in Hollywood and we're both from Buffalo. And I don't know, it was just weird. Like Buffalo's, I don't think is that big of a city. And there goes Bowser being crazy again. Yeah, I don't think Buffalo's that big of a city, but it was just shocking that I'm meeting people here in freaking LA from the place that I probably should have grown up. I grew up actually in Texas, but yeah, I'll have the link in the description. This is Tribal Messiahs mixtape volume one. This came out about 8 months ago. I know he now lives in Tucson. He's got another a couple new tracks out. He sent those to me. I'm gonna try and incorporate more. I don't know, people in the music biz or industry that are also trying to get out there because I've got a lot of people who do music, and I'm like, hey, can I put your music on my podcast or vlog or whatever? So yeah, I like this song. He's got a couple other songs. One that talks about some pretty wild nights. Let's put it that way. But yeah, so this week I know everybody's talking about the lovely GameStop shenanigans. For everybody out there who says gamers ain't about a damn thing, realize that all these hedge fund people are getting dicked over by things that gamers are doing. I talk about it every now and then, not here, but like in conversation. I'm just like I'm so surprised at how the state of the world, how people can be making livings by playing video games. It's like I love video games, and I wish that I'd known that video games would be this so mainstream, so cool, and so chic now that it's like, hey, if I tell somebody I'm a gamer, it's like, oh, what games do you play? It's not like, oh, ew, like they're not gonna walk across to the other room. But yeah, the whole GameStop thing, I'm still just trying to get into stocks and investing. So for me, I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what's happening and how this is legally possible, and the fact that the government is getting involved when the rich people are getting jacked, but they should have just done their own research. They would have realized about GameStop. It's like I hardly ever go to GameStop, but I'm just surprised at how they're able to. I like I know it's a business, but I'm surprised on how they have stock. It's like GameStop is a place where you either go to buy video games or place to sell video games. They don't actually make video games themselves. So they're like, let's say they're buying stuff from Xbox in bulk and then selling it, or they're just buying your old stuff at a cheap rate. I think a couple of times I've been in there with like not brand new games, but like let's say mint condition or slightly used games, and they lowball me. They're like, all right, we'll pay you $2. Like I just bought this thing. How is it down to $2? I'm like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I'm just surprised at how the whole GameStop thing, and can't wait for to see it all shake down. I'm wearing my lovely kafta hat from my employee for the Christmas party. I'm wearing the hat because I'm still trying to figure out how to make it look, I don't know, worn in or something like that. Well, not worn in. I just trying to rock it to see how I can get that to fit fit my stilo, as they say. So yeah, I'm gonna open up my loot crate box. It's that time of the month, pun intended. No, just kidding. I'm not trying to degrade half of the population when I'm not even that popular. But yeah, this is the January loot crate here. Oh, did I show off my address? I think I did. I'll try to edit that out. But yeah, this is the January loot crate. I always get my loot crates near the end of the month for that month. So let's see. I'm hoping, I'm wishing there's a way for me to somehow get the next month. So like I want, today's February 2nd, Groundhog Day, and I wish I could get February's Loot Crate. So here we go. Not a bad looking T-shirt, and I got a lovely standy. It's called Standy. But yeah, let's see what I'll do. The Standy first. It's a Venom Standy. I don't. Yeah, I actually have to open it to see what it is. The other one I got was the Black Widow one. I'm just putting that directly into the mystery bag for when I get subscribers or people to follow my channel. I'll be raffling that stuff off in a way. Like, hey, but yeah, I mean, definitely. If you guys are coming by, want to get some free stuff, follow me on Twitch and follow my channel. And then when I'm streaming, okay, this is not bad. Not as big as I thought it would be. That's what she said. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's a lovely little standee. I like it because I like Venom. I know he's a super villain, or he's a nemesis of Spider-Man, but he's got a nice arc as a character. Eddie Brock, the whole symbiote thing. I like Venom as a character in all of comic book lore. I mean, at least he's got like some sort of personality. He's egotistical, but he's a freaking alien. He's like a symbiote. Not like a symbiote, he is a symbiote. So yeah, I need to scoot up closer so I don't look like I'm halfway out of the thing. I'm yet to retire Deadpool. I want him on my stream as my co-host. But yeah, and tonight I will probably be streaming my PS4 games. I finally was able to hook up my remote play to my computer, so now I can stream it, and I should have a good visual. Because when I tried to do it before, just using the PS4, it's like the people were complaining about the camera quality, stuff like that. So yeah, Venom standee, and I hope this is the cool shirt that I think it is. Now all I could see was this. Oh shit! This is a tight shirt. Me and Dr. J were just talking about the Masters of the Universe, which is coming out supposedly in March, and I'd like to talk about that little incident, not incident, but something I realized. My friend Dr. J, as I'll call him for now. I don't know if he wants to be on the podcast or be on the podcast or do the show. He tells me that he has a list of movies that he's going to see uh, once they come out. But now I have a list too, but I keep it all up in here. Dr. J has a printed out list of about 20, 15, 20 movies that he has in ranked order. And on some of them, he has with wife, with wife, with wife. I gotta know, do other people write down their movie list like this? Because I think that's something that's like so bizarre or so yuppie, so dorky. It's like I've never heard of anybody physically taking the time to type this stuff out. And especially now with the way movies are, it's like, why, how? It's like movies are just coming out left and right now. I was trying to talk to him about Little Things with Denzel Washington. Weird movie to say the least. But yeah, definitely worth a watch compared to all the stuff that's come and gone. But yeah, this Super He-Man shirt I will definitely rock out because I am a child of the '80s. I love He-Man. And back to when I was talking about the movie list that he has. Now he showed me an app that says that Masters of the Universe is coming out on March 4th in Russia. But when I go to the cast list, there's only one person on that list, the He-Man character. And I'm like, if this movie's coming out in over a month, they should have more of a cast list or something. Like, you can't tell me that there's nobody else cast, and there's just He-Man and there's nobody else in this movie. Like, there has to be other actors. So where are they? I don't know. Like, he's talking about how it might get pushed back. I'm like, I know it's going to be pushed back because they're probably in pre-production. There's no way they're already done with the film. They only have that one person cast, and all they're doing is marketing it with the guy. Like he has to have a love interest or a nemesis or antagonist or something. Like there's got to be more people in the film. So all right, onward to more stuff here. I've got a leaves flawless victory. Okay, okay. This has got to be some kind of Mortal Kombat type thing. But let's see what it is. All right, all right. 25-cent instrument. Flawless victory. Okay, it's a. I believe it is a bandana, Mortal Kombat bandana. I guess the Loot Crate people know me way too well. And right around the border, you see the lovely scorpion spear. Get over here! That lovely thing. Hopefully, I'm not infringing on copyright by saying that. But yeah, I will definitely be rocking this too. Oh wait, is there something in the middle? Okay, it's just I think it's the yin yang, or it might be the iconic dragon that's in the middle of the logo for Mortal Kombat. So that's cool. I'll definitely be rocking this eventually. But the thing is, when I wear headgear or wraps, yeah. See, like the only thing that's gonna show is this part of it, unless let me see. Yeah, then it's gonna be the game thing. So yeah, like when I wear head stuff, you don't see a lot of the artwork. Maybe it's supposed to be a face mask, face shield, but now in 2021, I believe all bandanas are not considered actual face shields. So I'll try and rock it some, maybe put it on my wrist. I don't know, but yeah, I'm liking this crate so far. For a pin, I've got a. Seems like it's got all kinds of sound effects from fighting, like a thwat, thwat, crack, pow. Interesting, interesting. I like where they're going with this one. But yeah, I'll throw that in the mix there. Oh my god. This I gotta be honest. This has just become like the perfect loot crate for me. I've got a keychain of soap from Fight Club. I will be rocking this. No lie. I will be rocking this. I love Fight Club. Fight Club is one of my most favorite movies of all time. I don't really talk about it too much because most people, I think they may have seen it and they're just like, all right, it's a movie, cool. But Fight Club really put a lot of things in perspective for me at a young age when I was 18. It really set things in motion to how I am now about a lot of things in life. It's about to me it really showed me that that to let go of the things that are that man, now I can't even explain it. To me, Fight Club showed me the that all the material stuff. Yes, I have a lot of funny, goofy stuff here, but it's all material. It's like it doesn't mean anything, and it's like the things that you really should care about. Granted, they might not mean anything to anybody else, but to truly let things go that need to be let go. Like I could probably leave tomorrow and probably not take half of this stuff with me. I will because it's my shit. But yeah, I definitely let a lot of things go now that I probably wouldn't in the past. Hmm. I think this was another one of the jams that I liked. I like White Rose with Dejo. I don't think that's come up yet. I don't know which song this is. I know that's Dejo singing. Is it White Rose? Yeah, this is the song. This is White Rose. Yeah, this is the other song that I like. But a lot of a lot of I don't know language stuff in there. So this is a great loot crate. I'm gonna rock just about everything in here. I think the Venom standee doll will go into the mystery bag. So yeah, I like the shirt. I like the keychain. Man, this was a nice haul today. I wish I had opened this sooner. Like I got this, I got the loot crate last week Friday. But yeah, like I just was so tired, so drained from the week. I literally just Bowser. I don't know why he gets all crazy whenever he sees somebody else. Not even down the street. It's like the neighbors. They have like a weekly lawnmower group come by. So that means every Tuesday he loses his shit. And I'm like, I wish he'd understand. Well, I mean, he's a dog, so maybe he just can't fathom what they do or just finds them being very annoying. All right, so now we get down to my lovely conversation of the week here. I'm gonna turn down the music for this one. So, Sunday, my week was pretty much over. I was going to just edit my. I didn't even talk about it. I finally did stand up again for the first time in over 7 months, or definitely before since COVID started. I haven't done. I mean, I've tried to start doing more blogging. I do game streaming, but I haven't done any solid stand up. I went to a park in the Pan Pacific Amphitheater near the Grove in not Hollywood, but in West Hollywood area. But yeah, the best the best laugh. Oh boy, I'm brain freezing on how I got booked on that show. But yeah, it's run by a woman who I see on Facebook a lot. It was the world's. All right, well, this is going to be the edit portion of this podcast because I want to look this up. I do not want to not name the right source. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to edit this. All right, and we're back. So yeah, so I was involved in this lovely little event here, the world's best laugh, Pan Pacific Pan Pacific Theater, I believe amphitheater. They've had it going on for a while now. I just was like, dude, I really have to get up. Like I feel like I didn't feel like I've lost my touch, but I just feel like I can't do Zoom stand up comedy because like I need the interaction of the crowd, even though there's all of like 10, 15 people there. It's like I need that. Like I can't just sit do stand up comedy in front of nobody and expect the laughs to hit like I want them to hit. I gotta at least know that they're funny, you know. Like I had some hits and misses, but yeah, I'm actually going to be editing that video later today after I get off here. But yeah, this was hosted by Carol Newell. She never uses her last name, so I don't know what her actual how to pronounce her last name. But yeah, it was funny little cast there. They do it every Saturday. I'm not sure when they actually started, but I think probably after the craziness of COVID wore off, they started doing that. But yeah, this is my first time going up there. She has 2 or 3 events over the week. I believe they do another one right Saturday night in NoHo. I'll definitely want to try to get on again. It was fun. Best 6 minutes of my life. Better than sex. I may say so myself. But oh yeah. So back to my lovely nitty gritty conversation that I was gonna have here. Um, when I first moved out here, a little backstory. When I first moved out here, I was renting a hostel in Venice, and then I proceeded to get respond. No, I didn't respond to an ad. No, I responded to an ad in the Penny Saver about a place for rent in Venice, which is right down the street from where I live. Guy was only charging like 200, 250, 250 a month. I was like, dude, this sounds like a steal. So I get there, and it's kind of like a slum house situation. You got about 20 to 25 people living in a 3, 4 bedroom house. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs, master bedroom, kitchen, garage. Yeah, there's no basement and garage. Those are the areas of the house. I was renting. I was paying $250 a month to rent a bed, storage, and a dresser in the garage. I just moved out here. It was December 10th. So it was either waste my money in the hostel or get this spot or continue to look for other spots. Now, at that time when I first moved out here, vows were going crazy. When I first moved out here, I didn't know anybody. I had a job prospect, but because of the things my parents did to me, I lost that job prospect because I was supposed to come out here 6 months earlier. And when I was supposed to come out here 6 months earlier, job lined up. I had a housing situation lined up, and what else? What else? What else? And I plan on bringing a car out here. But when I get back home after a week of getting a job, an agent, and a place to stay, my parents decided to give away the car that I planned on driving out here with. That's the kind of stuff I had to deal with growing up. Do you realize how hard it is to find all three of these things in a week and how focused I was about moving out here? And then to come home and my car is now not sold, given to the Salvation Army. Yeah, that's the kind of bitterness I deal with and continue to deal with my family. But anyway, I moved into the slum house. I befriended a couple other guys in the garage. Uh, I'll call him Francois. Francois is not his real name. Francois is an illegal immigrant who's lived in California, going on 30 years. Now when I met him, this was probably 10, 15 years ago. He's been out here for 30 years. Me and him have lost contact every now and then because I'm in a bad living situation. I lose my phone, this, that, and the third. Can't really keep in contact. So since I moved to where I'm living now near Pomona, I find out Francois lives in Riverside. And I'm like, dude, why aren't we hanging out? He's like, oh, well, I'm always busy. This is the boonies. There's not much to do here, and it's COVID. So Francois calls me Sunday, 3 p.m. I'm really not doing anything. I was like, oh, dude, I'm at 3 p.m. I'm literally just waking up, getting out of bed to do some chores, do laundry, whatnot. Francois tells me, "Hey, I needed you help. I need to get to the Union Station. I'm gonna start but I gotta get a place to stay. I'm gonna start a job, pays cash tomorrow, whatnot." So I'm like, "Well, I'm not doing anything. Drop me $20. I'll get you there." So Sunday afternoon, I'm spending my time driving to Riverside, which is 40 miles from me, and then driving his crazy ass all the way to Union Station, which is another 50 miles. So that's a 100-mile drive, and I'm now in Union Station, downtown LA, and I got to get home, which is another 30 miles. So that's 130 miles that I spent trying to help this guy out. Now, fast forward to last night, Monday. I literally have just gotten home. I've got my lovely, if you see, I don't know if you can see back there, right there. You see that habit bag? That was not there 12 hours ago. Or, well, wait, at this time, yeah, it was there 12 hours ago, but it wasn't there 24 hours ago. I had just got home, about to chow down on that. I get a call from Francois. Hey, it's not working out. I needed you help. I need a place to stay. The guy I'm supposed to the guy who's supposed to put me up for a couple nights, he hasn't answered my phone calls. I needed you help. I'm like, I literally just left from downtown Glendale area, and I just got home, dude. I'm starving. I'm hungry. I gotta go walk Bowser in a minute. So I'm like, I what? I eat my food and watching the news, and then as I'm walking my dog, I try to call Francois. I told him, hey, I'm gonna call you once I'm start walking my dog, and then we can talk. So I called, left a message, nothing. And then I texted him, "Hey, dude, what the fuck? I told you I was gonna call you. I'm trying to call you, trying to see how you're doing." This was like 10, almost 11 o'clock. So Francois calls me as I'm walking back with Bowser to try to explain the situation. Now, to my understanding, Francois told me that he would be starting a job that pays cash, and he's gonna save up his money and then find a place in Koreatown or something like that. So Oh, what that is. So what happened? What happened? Koreatown, Koreatown. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, even if the plan to move in with this guy falls through, you have a job that pays you cash, so you use that cash to get a room. Granted, you didn't expect to spend that money to get that spot, but then you have a place to stay. So I don't know why you're stressing out about being homeless in downtown when you shouldn't be homeless because you have the money. Now I asked him this before we got started talking. I had to ask him what's your battery life on your phone. He said 25%. I'm like, okay, well let me just understand what's going on here. Either you lied to me about having a job, or what the fuck happened with the job. So now he starts yelling at me saying, I can't explain. I don't have time. I got to find a place to stay. And then he just hangs up on me. And I'm just like, no, no. Well, he was about to hang up on me. I said, no, you're 50 years old. This is not things that should be happening to a 50-year-old man. So, yes, you're going to have to take the time to explain to me why, even though this guy even though you don't have a place to stay, how you can't use the money from your job to rent a motel or something. And that's when he hangs up on me. He's like, I don't have time. I got to go. And I was like, okay. Because I'm like, I don't understand it. Like, I'll admit it. I'm an asshole. I really don't care about a lot of things that other issues people have, because when I had these same issues, nobody helped me. I got through it by my damn self. So it's like when you reach out to me, I know you're desperate as fuck because I'm the last person you ever want to try to lend money from, or have any advice. I'm gonna give it to you real. I'm gonna give you the straight fucking dope, man. Because like right now I'm I fall asleep under a Bob Marley flag. I've got Deadpool's talking head as my co-host on a game stream that all the three people watch. But you know what? I wouldn't give that up in a minute for any of the drama in other people's lives. Because I come home to a lovely dog who's now looking at me ranting and raving. Oh, well, you can't see his face because the monitor's in the way. Yeah, I come home to a lovely dog who wags his tail every time I come through the door. I walk him. Every meal is like the best meal he's ever had because it's normally part of the salad or fish and rice that I eat. So I really don't have much to complain about in life. So when you come to me about bullshit, I'm just like, well, you don't have to be in a relationship. Like you can go it alone. It might be rougher, but the freedom of just kicking up your feet when you get home and not having to explain yourself to anybody. How come you didn't call me late? How come you didn't call me back when I texted you, or this, that, and the third? Is priceless. I don't have to answer to anybody at any fucking time. I come and go as I fucking please. That is priceless. And the fact that Francois has a on and off girlfriend who is probably in her early 40s, who lives at home with her mother, not the other way around, that she can't put him up for 1 to 2 nights really has me questioning the relationship. and he should be questioning that relationship too. And if anything, the second he told me about all this stuff, I asked him, "You've never learned chess, huh?" Because the one thing I love about chess is it literally programs your mind about thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead, 2 or 3 moves ahead in the game, 2 or 3 moves ahead in life. And the fact that the guy didn't didn't uh, didn't uh, didn't answer your calls Sunday night would have me thinking, okay, I'm not going to depend on this man for my livelihood. I, Monday morning, have now got to figure out where I'm going to sleep Monday night. Am I right or am I right? That's why I asked him, you never learned chess. Because in that house that I started talking about in Venice, after I wrecked my Jeep Grand Cherokee that I brought out here instead, I was like, fuck it. I want to learn chess because I'm frustrated. I've got nothing better. I've got nothing but time. Let me learn this fucking game. And through that, I've gotten through a lot of shit in my life. And I noticed when I'm feeling more let's say unfocused, unmotivated, or lost, after I play chess, I start thinking about things I need to do, thinking about things that matter, which I go back to Fight Club. That movie also helps me focus on the things that matter in my life. All the shit other people are doing, that's cool for them. I'm headed one way. Either you're on the train or you get off the train. But if you're in my way, the train's gonna still coming. The train is still coming. So, like even today, I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna edit my stand up video, and then I'm probably gonna do Postmates. I actually finally got in touch with my new doctor from good old Blue Shield of California that my cousin helped me get. But yeah, I've got a appointment to do an antibody test for COVID because I think I got it, but because I keep such good health, keep uh, because I keep myself in such good shape, I think I only got it for about 3 days or something like that, which I've never heard of because I thought everybody who gets COVID is out for like 2 3 weeks. So yeah, to that lachaim, as they say. I need to put more water in here and have my apple cider vinegar shot. So I think that's all. I'm even though Francois hung up with me, I still call him, try to figure out where he's at or what he needs. I offered to let him sleep in my car tonight. I couldn't do it last night because I wasn't gonna drive back to fucking LA after I just drove out of there. But yeah, I'll figure out what he needs because I'm out in the boonies. So if he wants to sleep in my car, I'll drive and pick him up. But I'm not. I have a bed. I pay rent in the place, so it's like I'm not gonna be sleeping in my car. He can use my car, but yeah. So yeah. So as I say at the end of every one of these lovely weekly vlogs, good fight and good night. And check out Tribal Messiah's link in the description. Peace. Oh man.